shot, body rock, rock it, don't stop, round and round, up and down, around the clock, here we come.
Well, today we find ourselves in the home of Shontayne Hape, Shapey, S. Hape. Took me a while to work that one out, by the way.
My DJ name is DJ Shape.
Good to see you, Shantine. First of all, for those who don't know much about you, obviously former rugby league player from New Zealand, born in Auckland, played for the New Zealand national team, came over here, played for the Bradford Bulls, and then switched to Union. And it's all gone rather well, because here we are, you're now very much part of the England team, an England team going well. Good few years for you, I would suggest.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride. I always imagined that, I dreamed of like playing international rugby and all that, and now that I'm doing it, I got my first cap last year in Australia, which was a dream come true. So yeah, it's been a good journey, and so far it's going quite good. We're 2 wins into the Six Nations, and we've got a crunch game next week against France, which is going to be pretty special if we win.
Well, here you are talking about, we got France next week and we won too. I mean, let me remind you that you only switched to Union, a couple of years ago? So it's been, it's been fairly meteoric, to say the least, that you came from a fantastic career in rugby league, but not knowing too much about Union. You probably spent your first 6 months completely out of place, positionally on the field. And here we are now, and you're very much a fixture of the England Rugby Union international testing.
Yeah, it's funny how things pan out, and I've got to pay credit to all my teammates at Bath and the coaches down there who helped me switch over. And there was times when I first came over here, I didn't understand like the ruck work and stuff like that, and it was all kind of new to me. But now that I'm playing, and I just feel like it's second nature now, and I always dreamed of playing rugby union. So I was glad that I switched over when I did, and here I am now, and the next step in my life is I'm aiming for that World Cup squad, so fingers crossed.
Well, for those who don't know much about your rugby league career, you play for the New Zealand Warriors,
yep.
And of course you come from Auckland. By the way, why Shontayne? There's a story behind that, isn't there?
Oh, did I tell you that? No, man. Yeah, basically my mum thought I was going to be a girl, so she wanted to name me Chantal, but I just tell everyone that it's French, Shantayne, so they don't know the truth, but I'll tell you the truth. So yeah, my mum thought I was going to be a girl, called me Chantal, and she liked the name Tane, so she made up her own name, Shontayne, and that's how it came about.
So have you ever met another Shontayne in your life?
No, I haven't, but there has been a fan at Bradford who named their daughter after me. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So we don't actually know whether it's a boy's name or a girl's name.
Yeah, I think
it is a girl's name.
Well, I don't know. I'm not too sure, but no.
All right. Well, people aren't going to argue with you, are they, Shantine? Let's be honest. Exciting times, really exciting times. Things are really happening with this England team, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. The momentum that's been gained since the autumn. Playing against the three best teams in the world and Samoa was no easy task, and I thought we'd done quite well out of it. We won 2 and we took the All Blacks close, but the start of the Six Nations now, we've started off with 2 wins, which is good, and just need to continue that form going in. The guys are playing with good confidence and stuff like that, and the coaches there, they're coming up with game plans that the boys are going out and executing quite well, and it's kind of special playing with guys as well, like, as the young boys coming through like Benny Youngs and Chris Ashton, guys like Courtney Laws. It's good time at the moment, so I'm enjoying playing with these guys as well. Now,
assuming you make that plane journey to the World Cup, it's in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Which is going to be, presumably you've never played in New Zealand for any other team except New Zealand, or a New Zealand-based team.
No, I haven't. So it's going to be kind of weird, But the good thing is that going back to the country where I was born, and it's a beautiful part of the world, and I'm just looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting. I can't really. I don't want to think too much about it, because you start thinking too far, you're not even there yet. But if I am there, it'll be special. It'll be good, because all my family live in Australia now anyway, but they'll come out if I'm involved, and yeah, it's going to be good times.
Well, we're talking about the World Cup, but of course there's a far more pressing engagement, which is France in a week's time, and they're looking in good shape. You're looking in good shape. Should be a great game.
Yeah, I mean they're the current champs, Six Nation title holders, and they're in good form, and so are we. But I suppose the pleasing fact is that we're at home, which is the main thing, and we're going to have the the home support behind us, which I don't think fans realise how much it gives us a lift, when we hear them screaming and shouting for us. But it's going to be a massive game, and just one that I'm hoping that we can continue playing the way that we've been playing.
Now, everybody in rugby knows you as Shape or Shapey.
Yeah.
Now, we better explain why, hadn't we? Shape as in S. Hape.
Yeah.
Which is spelled shape. Took me a while to work that one out, by the way.
Really?
But that's not in itself the reason why you're called Shape, is it? There's more to this story. Perhaps you'd like to explain.
Oh, basically, growing up, I had a passion DJing and back home, spinning records and stuff like that. So I used to do that in my spare time, and obviously it progressed to doing like people's parties, 21st, birthday parties, and doing nightclubs and stuff like that. So it's a good it's a way to relax the mind and get away from rugby, and it's something that I enjoy doing. So I think every rugby player that you meet, they either have some sort of passion outside, whether it's like Sherry playing the guitar, or I think Matthew Tate loves like his veggie patch and stuff like that. So everyone's kind of different and unique, and I love DJing, and my DJ name is DJ Shape. So these days, now that I've got 3 kids, it sort of takes a bit of a backseat. Obviously they're set up in the lounge now, but I used to have my own room that was set up, and I used to make CDs for the boys all the time, but now I just don't really have the time, and the only probably parties I play now are for the kids when they want to hear some music and stuff like that. So,
is this something that you'd like to do more of, perhaps when your career's over? We'd be a little bit uncool by then, a bit too old.
Oh no,
you're never too old, are you, DJ?
No, you're never too old, man. You can do it. Yeah, I think the good thing is it makes you feel young as well. Or it does to me. I don't know. But yeah, I just love playing all the old tunes and stuff like that. Big influence Michael Jackson, but I like mixing old school with like new stuff, commercial stuff that they play. Like Rihanna and Jay-Z and Alicia Keys and all the stuff that people love to dance to. So I just get a good buzz, when people hear the music and they're out, and then they just like, they love moving. So that's cool.
Fantastic. Well, we're here. Your decks are behind you.
Yeah.
We'd love to see a little bit of DJ Shape.
I'll check some up for you, sir.
Okay, Shapey. Well, it's been an education. Spent this morning in your front room here in Bath. Best of luck for England over the next few weeks, and indeed over this year. Big old year, and wouldn't it be wonderful? I hope I am there to see you DJing with the World Cup sitting next to you.
Oh man, it'll be a dream, man. Cheers, man. Sweet.